Mclain State Park. What is this, day 4 for us here now? Something like that? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, day 4.
Yeah.
Couple days left. Kind of an interesting campground. I know you guys really like when we do the walkthrough type campground reviews, but this one is kind of hard to do because it's so spread out. I mean,
It's big.
it's big, and you've got parts like this where it's like you swear you're in Arizona. There's no trees and it's all asphalt. And then you've got more what would feel like the type of campgrounds we're used to, you know, U.S. Forest Service, middle of nowhere type campgrounds. You can see up to the almost dead ahead of us is the shower house. They just built that. You know, you've got your dump station and everything over here, but it's a fun campground. We've had a good time here. But, and I mean, it's right on the lake. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It
right
is.
on Lake Superior. But the sights are weird. I don't know how else to describe it other than the sights are weird. They're small. They're 90 degrees for the most part to, if they have a pad, they're 90 degrees to the road. So backing in can be a bit of a treat, especially if you've got a bigger unit. This little area here is about the only spot that has anything that resembles lakeside sites. And really, there's a trail behind them, so, but I mean, that's fine. And then you get into here, and again, they're lakeside, but they've got this huge berm behind them that if you want to be able to see the lake from your site, you have to actually hike up that berm and sit your chair up there, which, I mean, again, that's fine. It's just different. And I don't want to make it sound like I don't like this park. I actually kind of like it here. It's just
Different.
compared to some of the other Michigan parks we've been in, it's different.
Yeah, it has a completely different feel to it.
Now, there is some serious erosion issues, and we'll show you some pictures of that in a minute here, where they're actually starting to close down sites because
Due to that erosion and the road's starting to wash away.
Yeah, the road's starting to wash away. So there were more lakeside sites, but they're not available anymore because they're going to drop off into Gini one of these days. Lake Superior for the rest of you. When we first got here, this whole stretch was packed. And there were kids running around everywhere. We're on the far end of the campground, so you're kind of getting a brief tour as we're driving back into our site. We're actually on our way back from Fort Wilkins right now, which you'll see a video on that pretty soon. You know, you've got your typical pit toilets. But, I mean, if you look, some of these sites here on the left are tiny. Our site, you know, they say you can get a 40-foot unit on it. Our trailer from bumper to tongue is 30 feet or 32 feet, and I don't know that you could have gotten a 40-footer on there. I mean, you could have technically, but I don't know where we would have put the truck. So yeah, like I said, it's not that it's a bad campground. It's weird. If you come here, definitely bring a heavy extension cord because the pedestals are quite a ways away. My brother's site, actually, he needed his 30-foot cord plus a 50-foot extension cord in order to reach the pedestal, and it was close to not having enough. So definitely, if you come here, bring a big extension cord. They've done a lot of renovations here. There's more still coming. Interestingly enough, T-Mobile has good cell service. Verizon, not so much.
This is on Lake Superior. It rained pretty good last night. There was a big storm that happened, and this is just for waves and stuff. It's very loud, and yeah.
Mclain State Park in the UP of Michigan, just north of Houghton Hancock on Lake Superior. We've been here 5 days. We're actually on our way out.
Bye.
They're doing a lot of work to the campground, so if you do come, keep that in mind.
Dust.
Yeah, exactly. Pardon their dust.
The big thing that we noticed that they're doing is they're adding new sites, and I think part of that is because they're losing sites due to erosion of the shoreline. There's several sites that are actually closed because the road itself is actually washing down into Lake Superior, so they're not safe.
Definitely on our short list to return.
Like we were saying, it's got a weird vibe to it, and I think part of that's just the layout of the campground. There's 400 some acres of state property here, but it's all stretched out in a long string.
The campground is narrow and long.
And because of that, I think we had constant traffic going by because it's all funneled one ways. There's not multiple ways where you can get out of the campground. It pretty much, other than after like site 20 something,
yeah,
you gotta go all the way down by the cabins to the end to get back out. So it created a lot of unnecessary traffic. The dump station and showers are not centrally located. Normally your dump station isn't, it's on your way in, which is another, I guess, weirdness, because the dump station is about a third of the way in.
But if they were still using the original check-in station, it's right after you get in.
Very true. They do have a new check-in station.
I bet you that's part of the weirdness, is that stuff right there.
Very possible. I liked it. I enjoyed my time here.
I like that we had separation between the sites, at least down by us.
Yes. And that is something I think you could even go so far as to say that this campground has a little something for everyone.
Yeah.
Because if you want to be one big group, take the sites closer to the
lower
beginning.
numbered sites at the beginning.
And if you want to be closer to, if you want some separation, go to the other end.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting. I mean, where we're driving through right now, to me, when we came in a week ago, I said, look, it's Arizona. Because there's no trees. There's basically a 4-lane highway worth of pavement. And there's no trees. The sites are full sun.
Yeah.
And it just was weird. And then when we got back where we were, it's all, a lot of oaks, maples, birch. And it was just more what I would have expected.
Right.
The playground definitely is old. All of it.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a playground down by the beach and concession stand that those of you that are as old as we are or older know what a metal slide is like. There's one of those.
Yep.
Old chain swings. So they're in the process of updating. Who knows what it'll be like next time we're here.
Yep.
The general consensus of the entire clan was that we'd come again.
Yep.
But I think
we'd go for different sites.
Definitely different sites, and really the clan as a whole still prefers J.W. Wells.
Yep.
Which J.W. Wells is a nice campground.
Oh yeah, it is. I wouldn't mind going back and seeing how much it's changed in the last
4 years.
4 or 5 years since we've been there last.
It's been there. It's been a while.
A lot can happen in that time.
So yeah, we're about to hit the highway here, so I got to concentrate on pulling the portable cabin. So until our next destination, you guys take care, stay safe, and make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Talk to you later.
See you later.